And I am just so happy that me putting my jiggle juice on Beyonce's internet helped somebody. Oh my God! Oh my God, oh my God. I cannot believe how you guys have responded to that last video. When I asked you for feedback, I got an overwhelming amount of messages and DMs and comments saying how much you guys appreciated, enjoyed, and needed this. One of my old classmates shared a quote that I wanted to share with you because it really touched me and it was very timely. It says, "There's no need to be perfect to inspire others. Let people be inspired with how you deal with your imperfections." I'm not gonna cry on this camera, but that quote was just so timely. As someone who is always aimed to put out her very best, I just find it so phenomenal that when I put out something where I'm sharing my flaws and imperfections, people have been able to pull inspiration and motivation from those moments. It's just confirmation to me through you that this was something that I was supposed to do. And I'm just grateful for my obedience. And I am just so happy that me putting my jiggle juice on Beyonce's internet helped somebody, because that's all I aim to do on this channel and in life in general. So moving on from that, I know why you guys are back here. Last week I left you on a little bit of a cliffhanger, but I wanted to share with you guys my weigh-in. So when I stepped on the scale, I clocked in at 148.8, which is a 15-pound weight loss from my 164 that I was in the beginning. I wasn't expecting to see a 140 nothing on that scale. So these results are surprising to me, but let me tell you a little bit more about the goals that I hope to accomplish. So if we look at weight, you'll see that I'm in the green right now. But if we click on these details, you'll see that I'm right on the borderline between normal and overweight. So 150 is overweight, and then anything beneath that is normal. But I am on the cusp of normal. So although it's green, I want to get more to the center of normal to give myself a little bit of wiggle room. And so I think right now a goal that I'm going to aim for is 135. That way I'll be in the middle. I'm not trying to get to 111, but yeah, I want to get to about 135 so that I'm in the middle and that I am normal and healthy and I'm not so close to that yellow line. Because in my experience, you get to that yellow line and then you'll start creeping real quick towards the red. If you look at my BMI, I am clocking in at 24.8. That is also on the borderline. I want to get that a little bit closer to the middle of the green as well. The other things on this list we'll go through. I don't track them as much because they normally say green. It's my weight, my BMI, and my body fat that typically go up and down, and everything else remains in the green. But my metabolic age also increased, and it's in the yellow right now. So if you look at it, you're either older or younger than your age. I'm 31 years old. Right now, my metabolic age is clocking in at 32. Normally, when I am fit, it will be like 2 or 3 years younger than my actual age, which means my body is functioning at a higher capacity than a normal 31-year-old. But right now, it's functioning like a 32-year-old. So that's something that I need to work on, and I definitely want to at least get to 31 years old and to get in the green. But again, the closer I can move towards in the green is always going to be the goal for me. The scale that I have is called Hutbit, and I've looked it up, but they no longer sell it. I've had the scale for about 6 years, but I've linked one similar that's only $30 on Amazon, and it has the same exact app that I have, so you can measure all of these things on your own as well. There's more to your overall health than simply your weight, and being able to monitor those changes will help you get a better overall picture of your health. So you might be gaining more muscle, or you might have more or less water, or you may be increasing your metabolism, even though the weight is not changing. And so I think that is really helpful and beneficial to see an overall picture of your health. So I'll link that below. I'm sitting on the floor right now because I don't have a couch, but the lighting is good in here. So yeah, that's why I'm on the ground. But I'm at the point in the journey where I've started making progress, and I've made a good deal of progress. And now my mind is going into self-sabotage mode. It's like, you know, you don't have to work out as hard on your workouts. You don't have to eat super clean. You can lighten up on yourself a little bit because you've already made progress and you have what it takes to make those changes, and so you can start treating yourself more. And I am really fighting to push past those thoughts so that I can, you know, get to where I want to be ultimately, you know, not just halfway to the goal, not a quarter of the way, but all the way. I'm just, you know, continuing to pray that God gives me the focus and the strength to, you know, push through.
Oh my, that's good. That's really good. Oh my God, I've been chasing. Oh my God, I've been chasing dollars.
These are 3 of 8 pair that I bought because they were all on sale for $5, and I was really excited. I ordered them in a size 10 because I'm between an 8 and a 10 right now. Wanted to make sure they fit. And would you believe that these are a UK 10, which means they are a US 6. So they are too little for me, and I can't get my money back because they were only $5 and they're non-refundable. So I'm gonna use these 3 pair of jeans to track my off-scale victory. We'll see how these jeans continue to fit over the weeks. And I'm just going to turn this negative into a positive and use them to track my progress. So maybe by the end of it all, I'll be able to fit into a size 6. We will see. My last workout of the week. I haven't been able to record my workouts much this week because Grayson is sick, and I've been trying to kind of hurry up and get in and get out before he wakes up. But I do have a overgrown water bottle collection that proves I've been in here every day. The thing about these weekly videos is that there's not going to be, you know, the overnight progression that I saw in the last video because those took months to record, and this is going to be a weekly thing, so it's going to be slow and gradual change, but it is going to hold me accountable and hopefully show you guys the journey to the finish line. But yeah, I keep telling myself it's just going to be slow progress. Just know, even though it's a tiptoe, when you're slowly making steps, you're going the right direction. So you're headed where you want to go. Just keep walking and don't worry about how far that finish line is. Just keep heading in that direction. Really, a bounce back can apply to anything. When you lose a job, when you have a breakup, when you have a setback, when you lose some money, people say, oh, don't worry, you're gonna bounce back. I'm not just gonna bounce back. I need some time to rebuild, recharge, and reconnect with myself so that I can just be a better me.